on that driver. I'll be predicated by understanding that I drive the way I drive and everyone else drives the way they drive. But the way I operate is that if I make a maneuver in error, right? Like that lady was going to make a left and then realized she was making a left in the wrong place. So she just came back right, regardless of the traffic in front of her, me, regardless of the car coming up behind her. So that she's inconvenienced the least, right? She can get back on the way, make the turn at the right street. But in the process, she inconveniences others. I'm looking at a car that's coming for me, and the car behind is looking at a car that's suddenly veering into its lane. Now again, the way I drive is not the way anyone else drives. The way I drive is the right and considerate way. In other words, if I started to make that left turn at the wrong street, I would make that fucking left turn at the wrong street. And I would go up a block and make a right, and then get on the right street. Out of respect and consideration for the other people on the road and safety. When I see it not happening, $23 dollars.
Flowers in
Doggone.
Water, and today's KUSC Mystery and History. That's all coming up. KUSC supporters include USC Good Neighbors, celebrating 30 years of support for youth and families in the neighborhoods surrounding USC through programs dedicated to education, health and wellness, public safety, and economic development.
Wherever you go and whatever you do, feel free to take us along for the ride on Classical California KUSC and KUSC.org.
Dogs in this honey like that. Got dogs in. They're good.
A beautiful piece from modern Armenian German composer Meredy. That was White Flowers Take Her Back,
Who's it?
featuring
Oh, we
violinist
lost
Mary
it.
Samuelson and scoring
We did.
violin. When Meredy was asked why she
on the way
wanted
back.
to become a composer, she said it wasn't about the fame, but rather as a way to just simply express herself. All right, well, it's very nearly
into my driveway.
7:45. Time for today's KUSC Mystery in History.
It's time
Ooh,
for the
stray dog.
Mystery in History on
What's good,
Classical
buddy?
California KUSC. Will
You okay?
today's historical clues leave you perplexed,
Oh.
or can you solve the musical mystery?
On this day in 1717, the first one of these lodges would be established in London. It would host a fraternal organization that traces its origins back to the 14th century. Famous international members have included Mozart, Franz Liszt, George Washington, Thurgood Marshall, Count Basie, and more.
Well, can't catch
What
a dog
kind
that
of
won't
lodge
get caught.
opened in London on this day in 1717? Well, here's another one of their famous members with a musical clue.
That's an awesome Awesome. Stop there. Like that. Break in. 31. That's out. 32. 32. Nice.
The musical clue for today's KUSC Mystery in History, music from a composer who's a member of a fraternal organization that established its London location on this day in 1717. An organization that goes all the way back to the 14th century, that counts, yes, our composer on the musical clue as one of the members, as well as Mozart, Franz Liszt, Count Basie, and more. What kind of lodge opened in London on this day in 1717? Well, if you said a Freemasons lodge, you would be absolutely correct. Yes, indeed. Joseph Haydn, a Freemason, is included among those famous names. That was the finale from his Symphony Number 70. Robin Ticciati leading the Spanish Chamber Orchestra. And join me for another Mystery in History tomorrow at just around 7:25. Closing out the hour with the Irish